Material is the metaphor. Imagine a world where design takes shape as something both familiar and magical, a surface inspired by paper and ink, yet alive with technology, imagination, and possibility. This material behaves like something you can touch, with edges and surfaces that guide you through their form. Its cues are grounded in reality, but unlike the physical world, this material bends and adapts, creating new possibilities without breaking its own laws. In this world, light, surface, and motion are its lifeblood. Light divides space, reveals edges, and shows where one part ends and another begins. Motion is never random, it carries meaning. When you act, the material responds. A button rises slightly when pressed, a card floats as you lift it, and transitions flow without breaking continuity. Nothing feels disjointed. Everything transforms within one environment, respecting you, the user, as the prime mover. The foundation of this design is bold, graphic, and intentional, borrowing the discipline of print typography, grids, scale, and imagery. It builds interfaces that don't just look pleasing, but create hierarchy and clarity. Large type, edge-to-edge imagery, deliberate color, and purposeful white space draw your focus to what matters most. Your actions are at the heart of this experience, always clear and immediate. Material exists in a three-dimensional world. Every sheet has height, width, and depth, with the z-axis extending toward you. On mobile, web, or desktop, objects float at specific elevations. Each has a resting state, a natural level where it belongs. When tapped, dragged, or lifted, it rises, but only temporarily, always returning to its resting place. Elevation is consistent. Your floating action button always hovers with the same depth across apps, ensuring familiarity. Dynamic elevation brings life to interaction. Press a button and it lifts with a predictable offset. The same across all components. Release it, and it settles back, smooth and natural. This consistency means you instinctively understand how things behave, without ever needing to think. But material also knows its own boundaries. One component will never crash through another. If a floating action button threatens to overlap with a card or snack bar, it shifts aside or disappears entirely. At the level of layout, careful positioning ensures harmony, so actions and objects never fight for space. Material is more than design. It is a living, breathing metaphor, bold yet simple, grounded yet magical. It invites you to see, touch, and move through digital worlds as though they were made of something real, something that always honors your presence as the one in control.